Well, if touch drums and smart drums aren't quite enough options for you, you're in luck. There's one more way of getting some great drumming and percussion sounds into your GarageBand project. And that's by using drummers, virtual drummers. To create a drummer track, go back to that instrument carousel. Scroll until you see the drummer icon. Futuristic. It's got that little atom swirl going around it. I'll tap on it, and it'll create a drummer track. A drummer track is kind of like a Siri, but on the drums. It's a virtual drummer that will play according to the parameters that you set, and you can save all the different parameters. You can customize everything from how much should this drummer fill, how much hi-hat should they use, how much percussion should be involved, what should the pattern of the kick and snare be in relationship to each other and how often they play. And then once again, we've got this little square pad over here that transitions from soft to loud and simple to complex. So you'll see a waveform representation up at the top. I'm using the virtual drummer Kyle right now. If I hit play, I can listen to this beat. And you can feel free to manipulate the beat while it's playing and hear the effects. And you can see the effects as well. I'll turn off the metronome so we can hear just the beat. I can add a little swing. Change the feel a little bit. Let's go back to none. Now, I can adjust individual elements of this beat. Instead of making the whole beat more complex by moving the button over there, I could, if I wanted to, just tell Kyle to play more hi-hat by scrolling over on the hi-hat. I can do the same with the kick and snare. I can make him play a little less or a little more. Gets into that halftime feel. I can activate an element of the drum kit by tapping on it. Turn the percussion on, get some more tambourine going. If I want to do a beat instead of using the hi-hat that uses the ride cymbals, I just tap the cymbals up top. And vice versa, I can use the toms. These presets up here, like half-pipe, mixtape, new kicks, Ocean Boulevard, and the like, those are going to load up different configurations of how loud and complicated the beat is, as well as what parts of the beat will be activated. And every single region will be handled differently. So if I create another region by double tapping in the blank space and then hitting create, this region can have different parameters than the first. So this region here, and then I switch to this one and make it more complex, go to the ride cymbals. I'll even create a third up here. And with that last region, let's have them go to the toms and keep it super simple but loud. So you'll notice each region is remembered. So we'll hear a different beat every 2 measures. Well, that's pretty handy. I can switch drummers if I don't want to use Kyle by tapping on Kyle and see some different drummers. And these drummers all play differently. They approach the beats differently. We even have some electronic ones that will use electronic kits instead of the one that I was just using. Keep in mind that you can only have one drummer playing this whole track at a time. So that particular instrument is now going to be an electronic one. As you can see, a drummer track is a quick way to get drums out there without having to program them, tap them in. You just tell the drummer the way that they should be playing, and voila, they start playing it that way. It's a pretty cool feature.